Welcome to Boys, episode 91. Another week, another episode. Thanks for tuning in. Coming up at the top of the hour. How's it going?
It's going great.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling really good tonight.
I'm glad I'm not at work anymore. I feel a million times better.
Yeah, man. Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Like the second you clock out and you walk, and you don't feel it until you get in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh,
I feel
freedom.
So good.
Seriously, freedom energy.
Yeah.
I feel that every day. Frenergy? Okay, so that's what's going on here tonight.
Yeah.
Not to. It's a pre-show topic.
Yeah,
let's just throw it out there.
All right.
We talked about bedtime rituals. Getting off work, get in the car ritual. Do you you shut the door and then you just pull up like I gotta play something?
No. That's your ritual?
Yeah, I have to have I'm gonna go home, put on a little playlist.
You put the playlist on in the work parking lot?
Yeah.
Okay. I do not. I get in the car, start it as soon as the engine turns over.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's like on that third
reverse.
Throw it in reverse. Start backing up before I do the dad hand on the passenger seat, look over the shoulder thing. Like just back it up. If somebody's behind me, fuck it.
Fuck them.
Yeah, they're hitting me in the back. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm leaving work. And I usually cue the playlist up like on that little side street I pull up. Like there's no foot traffic. It's completely safe. Don't worry about me. All right. But I cue it up on the knee right about then.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a ritual?
I pretty much do what Josh does. I get in the car, turn it on, and I just sit there for a second.
Let it heat up. You gotta let it heat up.
Well, I sit there for a second, and then normally all day I listen to podcasts. So, I'll have enough time on the podcast left to get home with it.
That's exactly what I did today.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to finish up the last of that podcast I was listening to, and it was just enough to get me to Anthem to pick up the brews for tonight.
Nice.
Anthem Brewing. And then it's like, I'll start up another one on the way to Robbie's. I'll finish it tomorrow when I'm driving around tomorrow.
I love that. That's the thing I like about podcasts. One of the many things I like about podcasts is you can just kind of start it and stop it wherever.
Mm-hmm.
I wear headphones at work a lot of the times when I'm doing like emails and that stuff. And somebody comes in, just pause it, say my piece.
Yeah.
You can even
start
pause
it back
it, exit out of that app, bring that app back up later, and it'll go, resuming episode.
Yeah.
Boom, right where you left off.
So
Thank you
great.
so much. Yeah.
Thanks for holding my spot.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll even buffer back a little
Yeah.
to give you a little refresher of that's what they were talking about. All right, yeah.
I love the buffer back. I think DirecTV also does that. Like if you fast forward through commercials,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the speed of your fast forward, when you hit the play button, it jumps you back a little bit.
That's nice.
The faster you fast forward, the more it jumps you back.
That way you're not going to miss
More room for error.
Cruise. Yeah.
That's nice.
It's really nice.
What podcast app do you use?
I use an app called Downcast for Apple phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Might have heard of it. It's real good. It's not a free app either.
That's why.
Just because I'm flossing. I like to floss sometimes.
Are
Yeah.
you okay? How much did you spend on the podcast app that you could have got for free?
Well, no. Listen here, son.
Okay.
See, I'm stepping out. I'm stepping out of this because when we first started this podcast, I asked Robbie the same thing, and he turned me on to Stitcher.
I hate Stitcher.
I still use it. What's the problem with? What's wrong with Stitcher?
Not
Not enough
actually,
download space.
What it might be, and it might not even be. It's probably not even Stitcher's fault. When you guys told me about your podcast, I downloaded Stitcher and looked up your podcast on Stitcher, and I couldn't find it.
Well, now you just type in "boys podcast" and it should pop up.
No,
Yeah,
you type in B and it pops up. Very first podcast.
Well, it might have been.
No.
It might have just been because I was just typing in "boys" because that was the name of the podcast. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
has
a lot
nothing to do with Stitcher. But
yeah.
I was like, I can't find my friend's podcast on here. Immediately uninstalled it. It was just like, no, I'll find another one. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
The reason I paid $3.99 for this app is they call me Robbie Premium.
Dude. Okay.
You know this.
Yeah.
Robbie doesn't buy shit. What was the quote? Better than shitty.
Better than shit. Yes, not the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than
Again,
shitty.
Just being moderate. being reasonable. I'm going to dump thousands of hours into using this app. Streaming, pausing, queuing, deleting.
Why not get...
It's the best for the money.
Okay.
There's higher priced apps out there. But
I wonder how much, like, I wonder just like how it's different from, say, I don't know, the one that I use, you know?
No ads.
Okay. I don't have ads.
Is there a trial period?
No.
Oh, so no trial. So
there might be a free version.
That's what I'm saying. You could try it out for free and check it out. If you don't like it, you like it. You buy it. If you don't, you don't.
Right. But I just can't stand ads. So that's cool. No ads.
Yeah.
But I fucking can't stand an ad in an app.
Free internet, no banners.
Dude, fuck it. I'll pay for the app. If I use the app a lot, I'll buy the $2 to $3 app because I'm like, man, no fucking bullshit screens that pop up and all kinds of shit. I hate it.
I do get pop-ups and I don't like it.
On
which one do you
Stitcher?
use?
It's Stitcher. Well, it's the thing. It pops up like right in your, you know, you can do like you fast forward or rewind or pause, whatever. Every now and then, a little thing will just pop up right in that section and be like an ad for something.
I look at it this
you
way.
Accidentally click it.
Yeah, $4 not to be annoyed. You know, and I the thing is though, with Android, there are a lot more apps out there, and there are a lot more apps that are free that aren't unlock the pro version for everything. At least in my experience, that's the way it's been. But I don't know, Downcast is a shit. I've always used it. I think Street turned me onto it, and I fucking love it. And you can find boys on there. The best place to find boys, boyspodcast.com.
That is true. It's a hub of all things boys. There you can find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube,
and more.
ETC.
Boys Podcast is available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Please rate, review, subscribe, and most importantly, tell a friend. Tell your only friend. Tell your imaginary friend at this point. We'll take imaginary listens.
Tell your dog.
Tell everyone. Scream it from the top. Scream it from... I thought I was being pro for a second. Scream it from the top of the mountain, the roof of your house.
Just do it.
Share it with the kids.
Make a flyer.
Post up a flyer.
Post a flyer of our podcast on people's cars at the parking lot.
We should do that. Why don't we just do that?
Flyer it? Yeah.
Because then no one would listen to our podcast just because of that.
You would do you ever go to a show
put this
about
on my car? No, never once have I ever gone to those shows.
People still do that shit.
We don't go to parking lots with people like that.
Yeah.
We go to like the Buy for Less on the south side.
Yeah.
And we just blanket the parking lot. What do you say?
Yeah.
I'm down.
They might.
Like, I don't want somebody I know to get a flyer because they'll hate me.
Yeah.
I'd rather do it to like complete strangers.
Yeah.
That would be fun. That'd be a fun
idea.
experiment. See if we see any increase in numbers.
Let's Banksy that shit.
That'd
Let's
be
just put up
cool.
a boys mural somewhere.
I wonder if
I
they'll
almost
let
said
us,
mural.
if we make a bunch of business cards. I wonder if we could go to the top of the Devon Tower and we can just throw them off the top.
Oh shit.
Just release them like doves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just.
I see. I was going fat kid. I thought you were gonna go. I wonder if we could try to get a free meal at a Mexican restaurant by putting our business card in that thing by the register to get a free meal.
Or at those,
yeah, we should totally
Just
do
start
that.
going into every restaurant, just dipping them in there.
we'll do that while we're out blanketing Buy for Less parking lots.
Hold on that note. Dudes with business cards who are dropping, because you see business cards in those bowls.
Yeah. I've dropped a card.
You are doing yourself a disservice if you only drop one.
Yeah.
You got to mix it in.
Gotta mix it up. Grab the bowl and shake it like it's a fucking dirty Santa.
Well, if you're a businessman that only has one business card, I'm not doing business with you because that shit is cheap as fuck.
I never got the appeal of a business card. I never had a business card.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I did have one when I worked at the newspaper, but it was just like some...
Did you say Robbie Harris, the newspaper?
Yeah. Paper boy.
I had them for a band that I was in once. And it's weird because it helps... It like if someone's like, oh, where can I find your music and blah blah blah, you're in a venue, it's loud, you just hand them a card and you're like, here you go, and it's like got all your information on it.
Boom.
Thing is, I felt like a fucking asshole because I was just like, don't talk to me, peasant, and threw them a fucking card and was like, later.
No,
like,
but the way you went into that's a perfect reason.
Yeah.
It's loud.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do this because I think my band's badass. Sure, maybe they are, but we also it's easier for me to give this to you, and you can look at it. You don't have to look at it now. You can look at it whenever the fuck you go home. Take your pants off, and you're emptying your pockets. Oh, that dude said he's in a band. I'm gonna listen to that tomorrow. And then it can have a free download code on the bottom.
Yeah.
Boom.
You put a free download code on it. You know what we also did?
And
We took it a step further.
Mm-hmm.
We put a fucking yearly calendar on the back of our business card,
dude,
and then marked the next upcoming show.
Dude, that's
what is this, dentist?
Dude,
you going to the dentist?
yeah, your next appointment is. Dude, that's genius.
But like, how clean is that though? You're just like, boom. Oh, you want to hear? Here you go. Go check out our Facebook. Here's the download code. Also, if you want to go see us 2 weeks from now at this place, boom, checked mark.
That's awesome.
Dab, and then you leave.
You know what I bet was on that business card?
What?
Your email address.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
You can email us at boysatboyspodcast.com. You leave your physical address. We'll send you some stickies, some buttons, a little gift pack for saying thanks, for listening, for giving a shit.
Means the world to us.
boysatboyspodcast.com.
Thank you to our sponsors, Anthem Brewing. Anthem Brewing. Ice one down.
Ice one down. Right now they
Mine's
have
very cold.
Right now they have their Pappy Burleson. It's a wheat wine on draft.
Sounds
if
racist.
you want to get fucked up, it will get you fucked.
Pappy get you drunk?
Yes.
Haven't had it yet. We'll see. We'll see if they'll hook us up with some. Thank you so much, Anthem. Almost. Also, fatbison.com. I'm slurring. I'm so excited to talk about these ads. I just can't even get it out.
I love ads.
I love Fat Bison. Like I love Fat Bison as a person, as a human.
I love Fat Bison as a concept. I love Fat Bison as what it is. It is a local man risking everything.
Putting it all on the line.
All on the line.
He's got a daughter, for Christ's sake.
He learned how to build a CNC machine by himself.
Wait, is that for real?
Yeah.
Learned how to use it himself.
Yeah, built it himself.
And he makes high quality wooden signs for you and yours.
Check him out at fatbison.com. Lastly, OKC Comedy. Thanks, OKC Comedy. Thanks for nothing. What I meant to say is they don't have any shows coming up.
There are no shows coming up.
So thanks again for nothing. And love you guys.
I got a laugh from that though.
OKC Comedy.
They wrote that. They told me to read that.
Okay. On with the show? I'll go on with the chlorophyll.
Well, I was also going to say thanks for the donations, tweets, comments, criticisms, pats on the back, stroking of egos. Thank you for listening to this shit.
Even one of those just at a gathering. It's like, hey, man, cool podcast. Thanks for that. Thanks, random guy, for saying cool podcast.
I don't get thanks for that. I got a little shout out today, though.
Yeah?
Yeah. It made me feel real good. You know what I did? I did that thing where you put your finger and your thumb together and then you kind of pull your collar out a little bit. Like
pop it.
Like you're getting the dandruff off your shoulder.
Still got it.
What
you're popping off the haters.
I was just feeling good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good.
I've gotten, oh, you're on Boys Podcast now? Yeah. Dude, that's cool. Yeah. It's tight. Like, it's cool.
Yeah. Here's my business card.
Hand them one of those douchey business cards.
And then I fucking flick it at their face and it bounces off and then I'm already gone. Boys Podcast.
And you pick it back up and you take it to Ted's Cafe Escondido and put it in the fucking...
I get the free lunch. And I take it back because I only have one.
No, they call you and like, yeah, can I get that business card back though? That was like the only one I had.
No, you show up for your free meal because you get the email, right?
Yeah.
Like Ted emails you and he's like, come by and get your lunch. And so you do that. And you're like, the waitress brings the check. You're thinking about how little you can tip for a free meal.
Right.
Like it was free. So doesn't that mean I tip 10% of nothing? Isn't this supposed to be free? Wait, I'm paying you for my free lunch?
I thought this was free.
I always tip extra when something's free.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. If they comp something like, okay, well, it's going to cost 27 something, so I'm going to tip it like it was 27 something.
Sure.
Plus the meal.
Let's get on with the show.
Yeah.
Boys Podcast, episode 91. That was quite a beefy boy intro.
That was good.
It was a thick load up front.
Wow.
Up front loads.
This is a front loader. That was a front loader.
What if she's like, where do you want to put it? And you go, up front. It's thick and creamy.
What are we talking about? Groceries?
Yeah. Let's talk about where you're supposed to sit in the Uber.
Oh, speaking of,
Damn.
I could not front seated. I couldn't.
How?
I've been picked up. I've ridden in several fucking Ubers and Lyfts in the past since the last time we spoke of that. And I'll walk to the car and I'll walk to the door and be like, I just can't fucking do it. And every time I get in the back seat, you know what they do? They move that front seat back like someone was going to, like, they don't want anybody sitting in it, but they also don't want to awkwardly sit with their seat all the way up.
Yeah. I've been in a few Ubers, Ubers, tubers, and boobers since then, and always straight to the back.
Gotta go back.
Put it in the back. Put me in the back.
100% front daddy here, dude.
Did you try the back?
No. Oh, wait. I forgot we were supposed to do that. Nope. I haven't done it. I guess I'll do it. I mean, I might be doing it this weekend.
I did straight up ask my driver the other day. It's like, you know what? Just going to ask you a question. Do you prefer people sit in the front or the back? And he says, I don't really have a preference, but I'd say back.
I would think back. If I was the Uber driver, somebody hops in my Camaro, get in the back.
Oh, that's another thing too.
Put it in the back.
No matter how nice your car is, you have to have 4 doors on your car.
That's a given, right?
Yeah.
Like that. I've never been
entrapment. You know, like you can't just keep like.
Oh yeah.
trap them in the
If
car.
I had to get in the front seat, like I'm glad there's a back seat option. But if I had to get in the front seat, I'd be like,
yeah, you don't like roll up in like some
next.
fucking
Yeah, dude.
And like a 90s
Steve Buscemi looking dude.
in like a 92 Ford Fiero.
Yeah.
Or is it a Ford or Pontiac? Whatever a Fiero is.
Pontiac
Those little
Fiero.
2-seat little sports
things
cars.
that you always see in the front yard of a white trash lawn.
They're so tight though. The Fiero was a beautiful car. I had a friend.
If you can get that thing running, it's a great car.
I had a buddy in high school, and he was a couple years older than me. He had graduated. I think I was like 16 or 17 at the time, and I was a good boy.
Yeah.
I wasn't a bad boy.
No,
Never was.
not
Never
yet.
never
Not
will
yet.
be. I'm getting there.
You're getting to bad boy?
Starting to hate a little bit.
Yeah.
People, places, things.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff.
Is your like your faux teenage angst that you had, like the metal phase, you know, like that new metal angst,
right?
Is becoming now middle-aged angst, like maybe?
Yeah, it's coming back just like the style.
Yeah, just like, you know what? Not fuck my dad and fuck my parents. Like, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck it all.
Fuck it all.
My friend had this Ford. I think it's a Ford Fiero, or is that a Pontiac Fiero? I don't remember.
How do you spell? How would you go about
Fiero.
Fiero.
So he would come to pick me up in it, and he was a partier. He drank a Pontiac. Okay,
there you go.
He drank a lot.
2 seats only in that car, right?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a tiny little car.
Okay.
But he drank a lot. He drove a lot after he drank a lot.
Great guy.
Yeah, and he lived in Midwest City, and I hop in his Fiero one night because I tell my dad I'm staying the night, you know, and we come over to Cactus Jack's, which is this pinball establishment that's been there forever.
Quite a ways away from Midwest City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross town.
Definitely cross town.
To buy acid,
Okay.
which I have never seen or
Done.
for sure. If I hadn't seen it, I had done it. But, or ever
That's the Robbie Promise.
That's my 11th album.
I ain't seen it, I ain't done it.
To buy acid, which I've never even seen, we're both drinking. He's drinking a lot. I'm drinking a little. I'm a good boy.
Are you beering it, or like is it a flask?
We were beering it before we drove across town. And then after he bought the acid, we went back to his dad's house. We left his mom's house. Went to his
Of course his parents aren't together.
Right.
Classic broken home.
Daddy wasn't home, boys.
Classic broken home.
12th album. And he proceeded to do the acid, then busts out like a huge bottle of cheap vodka and is like pouring down shots. This kid's like 18 or 19. Just going hard.
What a fucking badass, dude.
Going hard. Trips the acid, and I'm just chilling there, like not drunk, just staring at the TV while he is just melting into a fucking starfish puddle on the couch.
See, okay, man.
It's like one of those pot commercials, but for real.
Yeah,
like for real.
But it wasn't pot. It was acid. It was the thing you should actually be worried about.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like, hey, don't say no to this guy. It's some dude chugging fucking Heaven Hill vodka and then doing acid in the parking lot. That's the crazy motherfucker you stay away from. Dude. Here's the thing, though. I keep hearing stories of friends like, oh man, I drank so much in high school. Like, I didn't do that.
Oh, come on.
Not like that, dude.
Yeah. I went hard a few times in my day.
But see, you hung out with that crowd. Like, okay. But I don't feel like you were that person. I felt like maybe you were subconsciously doing an experiment because you never seemed like you were one of the bad kids. You didn't seem like a bad kid, but you rolled with the bad kids.
I did.
Almost as if, like Jesus Christ himself, maybe you're trying to show him something. Show him a little light.
You were like the nice dude who hung out with all the fucking dumb dicks.
Stoner Jesus.
Yeah.
That's me. That's
the stoner Jesus.
Yeah.
No, man, that's cool. I don't need to do
that. That might sound a little big-headed of me.
Well, no, okay. Nah. So you didn't do any of the acid? You obviously didn't chug the Heaven Hill vodka, or I'm assuming.
Or McCormick's?
Burnett, yeah.
Some cooking vodka, jug.
Is that a thing? Is cooking vodka real?
Sure.
Yeah, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
But, let me ask Google. Hold on. Is there cooking?
Cook with beer? You cook with...
That's true.
Yeah, but like beer
wine?
has flavor, though, and so does wine.
But maybe that's why, like,
cooking vodka.
That's why so many people have issues with alcoholism, or like why they quit. Like, oh man, I had to stop drinking when I was like 22. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, well, because I drank from the time I was 13 up. I'm like, fuck, man. That's insane.
Yeah. It's... man, I don't know.
There is. So,
cooking vodka.
From what it sounds like, is you use vodka with things like tomatoes for it brings out the flavor in that, which makes, that makes sense.
Something that contains moisture.
Yeah.
You mix that moisture with its moisture.
Yeah. Okay, I get that.
All right. So I was right.
Yeah, no, you were totally right.
See, that's what I do. I go into a liquor store and I'm like, what is your moistest vodka?
I love my liquid to be moist. You know?
Why not?
When I was in high school, I feel like I was a little more like, I don't want to say I was like a bad boy, but I was drinking way too early and covering it up way too well. I smoked quite a bit, like my junior and senior year.
Mm-hmm.
And like there was one time, I guess there was just a snitch just being snitchy in our high school one day, and I guess a bunch of my stoner friends somehow woke up early to smoke weed before school together, and like somehow the principal found out, and like a couple of my friends, why can't I talk? A couple of my friends ran up to me and they were like,
"Right, your friends."
Yeah, they were like
from the South.
They were like, "Dude, somebody snitched on us. We're all getting sent to the principal's office one at a time. Could you hide our shit?" And I was just like, "Yeah, that's fine." And I went to school in like a office building. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just went
like
to
a
the
charter school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I went to the bathroom, stood on a toilet, popped up one of those like office ceiling tiles, hid it in there, dropped it back down, went to school all day, and all of them got searched, and all of them who gave me their shit, they were like, "Where is it at?" I'm like, "Go to the last stall in the boys' bathroom, get up on the toilet, and it's like right fucking here." And then they were just got their shit.
Your cache of McCormick.
Yeah. You ever see that movie Blue Streak? That's the exact plot of Blue Streak. Martin Lawrence puts a fucking diamond in a thing, comes back later for it.
Genius.
But instead of a diamond, I just had little nuggets. There was fucking a whole, just like, the classic pill jar full of weed, and then like 2 pipes.
Dang.
Boop boop.
Dang.
They just gave me that because they were like, they're not going to check you because
you're not
going to get fucking
you're not a bad
checked.
boy.
Yeah.
Dare I say, cyberpunk? That's so Shadowrun.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Like, stash the goods and make your way out, dude, before they infiltrate.
I'm a rogue till I die. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, and I knew that it was just like, dude, if I get caught doing this, like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah,
dude, it was so tight.
Boy, you stash and dash, dude.
And all I did was I just placed weed in the ceiling, and I was just like, I'm so fucking cool. Like,
but no one can know.
Yeah, right. I saved all my friends.
Only four people. Only 4 people in this whole school can know how cool I am.
Yeah, that's it. But it's fine. Like,
did you rise the ranks in your friend group after this heroic feat?
Yeah, did you level up at that point?
Well, this is gonna sound so fucking cheesy. No, because I was already like I knew a lot of people in my high school because I was friends with a lot of older kids in my middle school. And this is so funny. And it's funny that we're talking about this now because on my episode of Boys before I was actually on the show, we didn't talk about me growing up like at all.
No.
But when I was in middle school, my sister was a grade above me, and all her friends I thought were really cool. And so they, at lunch, I'm in line. They're like, "Hey, Dylan, come over here." And I was like, "Okay, what's up?" Like older kids, and they were like, "Man, we just made this drink because it's fucking middle school. So it's like everyone has that drink that's just full of gross shit."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Drink this." And I was just like, word. And I chugged the whole thing. And they were, of course, doing like the chug, chug, chug thing in the middle of like fucking lunch. Chug the whole thing. And then I was fucking friends with older kids from like that point on. Still now. I'm 11 years younger than you two. What's up? I didn't have to drink gross shit. Like,
is this so? This thing they made you chug, was it your typical thing? When you say middle school to me, I was not a bad kid.
Oh,
or is this like a quote suicide, which is like a mixture of just a bunch of gross things, like a Dr. Pepper and a Sunny Delight, or was it like, nah, dude, we put fucking rum and some shit?
Or I was thinking bleach, formaldehyde from the science
some
lab,
fucking Tide Pods,
some
toilet, this shit, dude.
Some toilet water.
It was a cup, and it was like chunky, dude. It was
random shit.
It was like milk. It was like Dr. Pepper. It was like smashed up French fries.
Okay.
It was like, but my thing, it was just like, oh, if I just don't breathe out of my nose, I won't taste it. Yeah. So it's fine. So that's what I did. And some of those kids went to my high school. And I made a bunch of friends in middle school. And some of my middle school friends that were my age went to my high school. So by the time I got into high school, I already knew a bunch of people and I already knew older kids. So like I was pretty cool. Yeah. So like by the time I'm stashing weed in the ceiling, people already know that, hey, Dylan's the guy who's totally cool with stashing weed in the ceiling.
Hey, man, that's Spew Banks, dude. You can make him any drink. He will not fucking hurl. Dude, I tell you, man.
To the older kids in middle school, I was Chugs because I chugged. Until...
Add to the list.
Yeah.
Add it to the list, the nickname.
No, it was Chugs. It was super gross. But then, like, that, thank God, did not fucking last at all. So that was cool.
Chugs.
But yeah.
Nice.
Anyway.
You went on to, like, chug sperm in high school. Just like all the boys just...
Oh, you know what? We talked about this. I've tasted cum. I haven't chugged it. I've tasted my own, though.
You can't chug cum. It's too viscous. Dude, you can't chug it.
I'm talking from
experience. I got Google right here, dude.
Okay, anyways. So you guys were a little more... You guys dipped your toes into bad boy, where I was the Christian young man, but not really.
Drink. Okay, hold on.
I love the ladies.
I like that. The Christian young man, but not really. Kind of like a Matthew McConaughey.
Not really.
Not really.
Listen, hand jobs are cool, right? Bible don't say nothing about hand jobs. I don't know.
You said
drinking gallons of cum, porn videos, great.
Yeah, you can chug cum.
Great.
I'm sorry.
I
sure you can do that.
No, did you see that in high school?
No. There was, maybe it's because my crew, I hung out with you. You know, Robbie, and then the choir kids, and then the drama kids. Yeah,
had a little crew going.
Okay,
yeah, it was a crew.
Pre-squad days.
Pre-squad crew. Yeah, but yeah. So no bad boy. That's why I'm always astounded. People are like, oh man, I got so fucked up in high school. I mean, I think I got drunk 3 or 4 times in high school.
Same though.
In like a 5-year span. Like I drank alcohol.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude. I was never bad. I always kind of towed the line between good and bad as a boy. I drank to getting drunk.
Mm-hmm. The good, the bad, the Robbie.
Oh shit.
Ooh. 14th album.
Sorry, I had to.
That's good. I was never real bad. Like I probably drank like, I don't know, to being drunk like 4 times before I was 20. Like probably 10 times before I was 21. Like I just didn't party a lot. Like, I take that back. I guess a little more, but never to an extreme, you know. Never
not
just
the 21 to 25.
Yeah, gallons of cum, you know.
Just chugging cum. I forgot I chugged cum. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't. I never did.
So when did you turn bad?
It's making me feel bad.
When did I turn bad? I think I turned bad at 21. That was the tipping point. I mean, I was always a shitty boyfriend in high school and junior high. Can I stop for a second?
Yeah.
I deep cleaned my house the other day, and I'm going through like a box to get rid of shit, and like it was an old pencil Tupperware box that had my name on it, and inside it had like notes from ex-girlfriends and like all kinds of shit. So I sat down and just started reading them.
Yeah, dude.
And it was from like 8th grade, and I'm reading through it, and it's a note from my girlfriend with a note that I wrote to her. And it was basically calling me out for being a fucking piece of shit.
Hold on.
Damn.
This had communication both ways. It had your handwriting and her handwriting.
I wrote her a note, and she used my note as evidence against me.
I need you to bring that note in next week.
Do you have
and
it?
we're going to have you read a little bit of it. Can we do that?
Okay.
Like, and you have to do the voices, or maybe make a copy, and one of us could do the girl voice.
Okay.
I want to hear this. I think this deserves to be shared.
All right.
Because I don't own a note.
Yeah.
I don't own a note.
No, I found
that's amazing.
I found 3 other notes, all 3 from girls with the same name, but they all had different last names. I don't remember a single one of these girls.
Wow.
Casanova.
Damn, dude.
No, I don't. And I was going through my mind, I was like, who was this person? Even like pulling up Facebook, checking their names, like see if I can put a picture to a face.
I love doing that.
No. I was like, I don't know who you are. I'm sorry if you were one of those 3 girls that I probably never met. It's like a pen pal thing.
Yeah, or just some girl you went to school with that you didn't ever have a class with, or, you know, church camp.
Dude, notes are great.
Yeah.
I love notes.
I want to say, bring them back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that was my thought when I was reading. It's like, we don't do this anymore.
I know.
Like, we don't write notes. I used
we do. We use our phone.
but you don't get that feeling. I mean, I guess you get that once you see like, text message from, but it's always like, hey.
Yeah, no.
I
want
pages of notes.
Yeah.
And
Are you talking about like the classic like love note?
Like a love note, and where they fold it up really cool.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll like, I drew this thinking of you, or I wrote you a poem.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's like lyrics to a song or something.
Oh boy.
Even if
Guilty.
You've done it.
Yeah. Even if it's like that, dude, do it. Like,
I'll write my wife a love note.
You should totally do it. She would fucking love it. Like, when I moved to my last place before I moved into here, I was moving in with a girl for the first time, and so I threw away a note that my ex-girlfriend from before that had written me. And it was like this 2-page note. She had to go to school, like, we were in college. She had to go to, like, wake up early and go to school. She had written a, like, 2-page note, and it was, like, from when I first moved in, like when I first moved to Oklahoma City, because she was already living in Norman.
Right.
And she was already in college before I went. And so I kept this note for like 4 years, maybe more than that. And she was the last girl to ever she wasn't the last girl to ever write me notes, but she was the last girl to write me like pages, you know? And I held on to that for years because it was just like, man, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like when I got that and you unfold it and you're excited because you don't know what's in it and you read just like this gushy fucking bullshit. You're just like, this is cute as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
that's the thing. Like you just put so much. I also still have all of my journals.
Yeah.
And they're all in that jam room that any people that just go in my jam room just grab and just start reading.
Damn it.
At any point.
I know that now.
Being John Malkovich.
No,
shit.
I'll bring that too. I'll read a journal entry.
No, fuck.
You don't hear my lame ass.
I might die of douche chills.
I know, it's going to be bad.
Much like if I read something I wrote. Yeah.
Songs that you wrote, they were just.
That were just horrible. Dude,
I just got to add something real quick before we move on. I get love notes.
Yeah, I bet.
Like physical paper.
My girl?
College rule?
All kinds of rules. Break the rules is what I say. Send me a note. I love it. But I haven't written one in forever.
You got to do it.
I get them in the mail and they're like decorated and pretty. They're thoughtful. It's wonderful.
That's extremely thoughtful.
She wrote you a love note.
When I first moved in, like the first fucking week, I mean, he got a letter in the mail, and it was 2 fucking letters. One was for him and one was for me. And I was just like, I still have it. I was just like, man, that is so dope. Like, it is so nice.
It was very thoughtful.
It was super thoughtful. It was super sweet. Thank you.
Hey, if you love someone, write him a fucking note.
Yeah, do it.
Or don't. I'm not going to because we're talking about it. So it'd be like, oh, expected. But
oh, yeah.
I got to wait. I got to let it.
Yeah, you got to let it
Let it simmer.
Yeah.
Or marinate.
Yeah.
For a while.
Yeah.
I was gonna, but we talked about it.
No, I'll wait. I'll wait for a holiday. Yeah. Christmas.
Dude.
Christmas love note.
That would kill. Slay. Even.
Little Christmas love note.
So, did you watch the Super Bowl?
No.
Why
would I watch the Super Bowl?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, the fucking Pats, dude. They're going to kill it this year against the Philadelphia Eagles.
The what?
The Philadelphia Eagles. No, I don't give a shit about. I get it. I get the sport. I get that it's been a long tradition. Halftime performances are always fun to watch. And the commercials, guys, right? It's all about the commercials.
Tide killed it this year.
I heard this year, did they do a Tide Challenge commercial?
No.
That would have been awesome.
They made like, I mean, I didn't watch it.
I saw them.
I watched a few of them.
Or did they literally kill it? Did they like shove pods down like children's mouth?
No.
Babies' throats.
They had like consistent commercials throughout the whole thing that were just like
it was
progressively
like a story.
Way better.
No, not a story. They were like references to other commercials. Like they infiltrated the Super Bowl commercial programming.
Oh shit!
And they were talking about how everything's a Tide commercial because everything's clean in commercials.
Okay.
Yeah. And then they would like plant themselves in other commercials as the Super Bowl went on.
That is genius.
It was fucking smart. Like one looked like
genius.
that. You know that dude from the Old Spice commercials. One was like that dude, and then it panned out, and the Tide guy was right next to him, and he was like taking it over. It was pretty good marketing.
That's awesome.
Big save by Tide.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah,
like,
it was genius.
Like way to like be in the shit in the crosshairs, and then jump right back out of it with the commercial campaign. Like it was so good.
What makes that smart is that they're not going to acknowledge it.
Nope.
If you're going to eat Tide Pods, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, duh.
I'm not going to come out and say anything about it. You're fucking dumb. Yeah. What I'm going to do is make a fucking funny bunch of commercials.
They got the dude from Stranger Things to do it too.
Which dude?
The sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's Hellboy, you know.
Fucking he's going to be great.
Yeah, he's going to be
fuck
fantastic.
The other dude who did it. I don't know. He's
Ron
gross.
Perlman?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put him in too much stuff.
You can't say fuck Ron Perlman,
He's
though.
the same guy.
He was a good Hellboy. Movie I have seen, movie I did enjoy.
Did you watch the second Hellboy?
No.
Don't watch comic sequels, huh?
I just don't watch movies very often.
I watched the first one. You made three. I don't give a fuck. The first one's the best, so whatever.
No, I heard that it was a lot of commercials were great, but it was the TV spots that were really crazy. Like they did a Cloverfield, apparently. They didn't say anything about it at all. Like there was no buzz about it. No one knew about it.
Yeah.
And they put a Super Bowl ad. Cloverfield, now on Netflix.
No.
What the fuck?
It wasn't now on Netflix.
After the game?
It said Cloverfield coming very soon.
And it was right after the game.
And they released the Kraken on Netflix like 2 hours after the Super Bowl.
That's so crazy.
It was dope. That was cool.
People blew up on it.
Good.
Yeah.
My point is I watched it, okay? I'm not a pro football fan at all. I haven't watched a single game. But I watched it. I was home on Sunday and I was like, what else? What else am I going to do? Whatever. Just so I can get a take on it. I want to get a take. And my take was, I have a couple takes. Number one, there was all this hubbub about the Prince hologram and how that's disrespectful, and saw all these stories pop up about Prince being against that kind of stuff and quotes from magazines.
See, I thought when I saw the Justin Timberlake going to do a Prince hologram, I thought that was like a hard time / fuck Jerry, like hood clips, like it's a fake, like an onion. Yeah. I thought it was onion.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid. But he actually was going to do it?
Well, it turned out not being a hologram. When I think hologram, I think elevated disc on the ground.
When you see like the Ronnie James Dio or Tupac hologram shows.
Like it looks like somebody standing there.
Yeah.
This was a sheet, and I know we've all seen it by now. By the time this comes out, I'm sure. But it was literally, they just raised a sheet, a big white sheet, and like projected Prince on there.
A picture of him?
No, like footage of him playing live, but it wasn't meant to look like he was performing with him. It was literally just old footage and Justin Timberlake like mashing up part of his song with one of his songs and a little ode to Prince. It was like, honestly, it was heartwarming. Like I'm not a huge Prince fan, but I was like, being the rube I am, I was just like, oh, this is cool. Like, all right, I get it. What's the outrage? You can also know
that Justin Timberlake is probably a gigantic Prince fan. You know what I mean? Like that's probably why he did NSYNC, and that's why he was a musician, is because of people like Prince. You know?
Yeah. Well, and they're in Minneapolis, right? Is that where the Super Bowl was? That's how much I watched the Super Bowl.
Wait, was it?
I think so. Is that where Prince is from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then that's where they were. That's why they did that.
Cool.
At the end, the like drone outside like zoomed out, and then like they CGI'd like the Prince logo on like the surrounding neighborhood from the stadium. It wasn't real. They made it look like people were turning lights on to make this, but it was
computers. You can do that with computers nowadays.
Yeah, do it in post.
So wait, is Trump like a director now?
Let's do it in post. All right, let's do it in post. That was more of an Alec Baldwin doing Trump. I don't know.
Speaking of, I can't stand that, man.
I liked it at first.
I watched the latest. I watch SNL late. Like I'm always watching Sunday night on Hulu. Speaking of fast forwarding through commercials, that shit is real tough to do. There's a skill to the fast forwarding through those Hulu commercials.
Oh yeah.
Fuck Hulu for making you watch commercials when you're paying for it.
Well, you're not paying that much though.
$8 a month.
Oh boy.
Netflix don't give me commercials, motherfucker.
But you pay $12 for that though.
No, I pay $8 a month.
$8 a month for
Your grandpappy'd in?
I grandpappy'd in. I ain't leaving Netflix. Netflix got good shit. Altered Carbon. You watch Altered Carbon yet? You fucking cyberpunk loving motherfucker.
No, I haven't.
Well, I'm turning to Samuel L. Jackson.
I've heard good things.
That's great.
I want to watch it.
Get carboned.
Is it a series?
It's a yeah. So it's like a 10 episode series. It's based on the first book called Altered Carbon. But I've told the premise of you. I read the book a while ago, a few years ago. The premise is kind of Shadowrunny.
Ew.
So there's a thing called a sleeve. A body's a sleeve. There's a stack that your soul's in, and it goes in the base of your neck. Right? Is that what Shadowrunny kind of?
Yeah, that's cyberpunk.
Yeah, cyberpunk.
I'll give you that.
So you can basically live forever. You just change sleeves. But if someone destroys your stack, you die.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So that's your soul. That's your essence.
Yeah.
Your
and
being.
there's some the richer motherfuckers live in the sky. They don't want to be on the ground, and so they have endless amounts of sleeves to go through. Plus, they can clone themselves, like copy themselves.
Copy the core or the stack?
Yeah. So you can like double sleeve, being like multiple sleeves at one time.
Whoa.
Tight.
That's crazy. Sick. So one dies. Is it
good?
It's fucking great. I loved the book,
good.
and I was stoked. Heard a few years ago they're gonna do a live action thing. They made it this. It's fucking cool. The dude that ruined RoboCop is in it. He plays the main guy, but he actually does a really good job in this one.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
You should check it out. You would love it.
I will.
Be prepared to binge. You're gonna binge.
I'll get to it. It takes a special day. Everything has to be perfect for me to binge.
Just high enough to want to turn the TV on.
Just high on life.
Yeah.
High on LSD. Just
enough sheets of acid and just enough fucking just shitty vodka to want to do nothing.
Yeah, after you take a drive across town. No, I want to check it out. Going back to the Super Bowl real quick.
Oh, sorry, SB.
Commercials.
Super Bowl 39? What is it?
I know. It's like, I think it's in the 50s or something. Maybe? I don't know. Whatever. That's how much I know. That's literally how much I know. I watched it. I enjoyed the commercials. They weren't incredible. They weren't. For some reason, I look back at Super Bowl commercials in rose-colored glasses. Like old Super Bowl commercials. They were funny and they were entertaining and they were epic and this and that. And now it's just like everything kind of looks epic all the time.
I was going to say, I think that's what it is. I think it's because back in the day, you could get a crystal clear Pepsi commercial to premiere on the Super Bowl. It was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
But by now, I mean, everyone already knows about it.
It's every week.
It's 50-second Super Bowl.
Oh, it's everywhere. Well, ads are everywhere now. Like we are the ad. Like we've talked about it before. With social media, we are the ad, blah, blah, blah. So how are you going to amaze people? You do it by what Tide did. I'm going to have to watch that thing. But it used to have like the Puppy Bowl, the Bud Bowl. Did they do the Bud Bowl this year with the Budweisers?
No, but that's fucking dope.
Remember the Bud Bowl?
No, you know what we got this year? Dilly Dilly. If I hear it, you're on the list. You're out of my life forever.
What is dilly dilly?
Not even gonna devote any more time to it. We're gonna move on.
Okay,
look it up.
I will Google it.
Yeah.
Dilly dilly.
However, okay, that dilly dilly aside, I watched the Super Bowl. It was actually an entertaining game. It was back and forth, and it was close.
It was a sporting event.
It was good, man. I fucking liked it.
Yeah,
I liked Timberlake. There's a lot of flack about him, like phoning it in, and it wasn't over the top enough. But it was good, and it was just him doing what he does, which I kind of like.
Pause. Do you think he maybe did that because he got a lot of fucking flack about his new album? Like, it's been getting a lot of shit reviews and like people saying that it's like him phoning it in, like just making shit music.
I don't think he did it because I don't think he did anything. I think he came out and sang and
By
danced.
the way, I don't think anybody ever said Justin Timberlake, this album is quote shit music. But that new song is kind of whack. Continue, sorry.
But he also didn't rip a titty out.
Yeah, I was gonna say last time he was like, he's really got to tone it down from last time.
Dude, last time.
No tits? What?
No, I was hoping for a double bonus. I was hoping for an NSYNC reunion, and then he fucking whips fucking JC Chaze's dick out and then starts sucking it.
Oh, wouldn't it be Lance Bass?
Yeah, but Chaze's the hot one.
But Lance Bass is the gay one.
Yeah, but that would make it even funnier. And then Lance Bass would be like,
get off the fuck! No, he tackles Justin Timberlake. He's like, get off that delicious wiener! And he jumps right on it. He finishes him off. That would be
delicious wiener,
dude. I would watch that.
P.S. When's Lance Bass going to space? That should have happened already.
Anyways, I enjoyed the Timberlake, the commercials, the game, all of it. I think it's cringy to be like, fucking Eagles, man, fuck me. But I also think it's equally as cringy to be like, fuck sports. Bleh. It's like, dude, just stop being extreme. Just like it or don't.
Exactly.
Watch it or don't.
I feel you.
I had to get off Twitter because it was all the liberal hatred of people. I'm a liberal, but like that shit was just like, fuck, just there's 500 other channels.
Mm-hmm. See, dude, let people like what they fucking like. And I feel like we just can't let it go. You like sports? You're probably stupid. Man, I think he just likes fucking football. I think it's fine.
Yeah, he likes to eat and drink beer with his friends.
I think that goes for everything. I think it should be like, hey man, you like what you like? That's cool. I don't. I'm not going to judge you for it.
Yeah. Don't yuck my yum.
Unless your yum is being a fucking idiot. Then I'm going to hate you just for being an idiot.
Yeah.
Regardless, I don't care. Your likes and dislikes mean absolutely nothing to me. That just means we can't have a conversation about that thing. There's probably other things we can have conversations about.
Or not have conversations about.
Right.
I don't have to be your friend. Oh my God, I just deleted. I'm spreading the gospel of the true babies. I'm a cult member. I'm going to the cabin. I can't get enough of this Crystalia guy. So now I'm starting to fucking talk like him.
Yeah.
It happens. But yeah, just like what you like. If you don't, we can talk or we cannot talk. I don't have to be your friend because I bumped into you. Or because I know you because you're a friend of my friend on Facebook. That's not a healthy thing.
Or because you're my friend on social media. It doesn't mean you're my friend in real life.
Or if you're my
shitty.
I think,
sorry. Anybody who's my friend on Facebook, we are homies.
No, you're not.
We're tight.
Let's not.
No, I don't have 500 something friends in real life. I don't know all of you.
No.
I don't know every single one of you.
Definitely not.
So why follow or be followed?
I don't know.
I know.
It's an egoic thing. Like it's that what's the thing?
Instant gratification?
Yes, but there's a word for it, and it releases endorphins like immediately. But you get like a high, like it's like gone. Like, oh, that was great. Like getting a text message. Oh, I got a text message. Oh, it's a shitty text message. Who gives a shit?
Were you just Robin Williams when you answered?
Oh, they got the text messages. Oh, no.
The thing is, though, it's like, even though you have like 500 plus friends on Facebook, you're only seeing like 30 people's posts. So it doesn't even matter.
Not even that. I counted today. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go through my feed. I'm just going to count how many different people's accounts posts that I see on my feed. Just on the first, just one little swoop. And it was 2 people.
Really?
Multiple posts.
What?
By 2. Dude, no shit. It just starts giving you...
Well, had you just gone to their profile?
It was people I haven't seen anything from in a long time.
I've noticed that too.
Yeah. Like, I just made like a new friend on Facebook, and all I saw were like just her posts, and I was just like, why? And it's like, these are posts from like weeks ago, and I'm just like, the fuck is this?
But it's just the algorithm, man. It's just like,
it's weird,
made a new friend. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a bunch right off the bat.
Yeah.
Here's the
it is
bigger
weird.
question, though. Like,
it's dumb.
Why do we care to see each other's posts? Like, what does it matter? I mean, and
I got one foot out the door right now. Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
What do you mean?
You ready to jump?
I'm ready to jump off shit, dude.
Man.
Yeah.
I just scroll through it. I'll like something. If it's like, and I swear to God, like the last person's thing I liked was like my mom.
Have you found yourself, as soon as you today at lunch, I was just scrolling through, like, killing time, like, and I liked something, and as soon as I hit like, my brain goes, why did you hit that?
That hasn't happened.
Why did you physically like that? What was it about it that you liked enough to like put your thing on it?
Is it like questioning or like guilt? What is it?
I think it's like questioning why is this, why does me liking it, what is that validating to myself? Is it me trying to be nice to a person? Like saying, oh, hey man, that's cool. It's like that fucking Black Mirror episode where everyone lives on this, like, it's basically social media.
The rating system.
Yeah.
One of my favorite apps.
Yeah, and because that's how we're living. And that's the thing. If you like it, it boosts your shit up. So, but no, I don't.
But are you liking the post so maybe people see that you liked it? Including poster and other post viewers?
When I like something, I want the poster to see that I liked it, because it's not like a, hey man, it's kind of like, hey, good set, man.
Yeah.
You hand them a card?
I hand him a card.
Yeah, that's the like.
Yeah. The like is good set, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the lighting looked really cool at your set.
I don't like much. You know what? If you get a like from me, I really like it because I just scroll. I lurk.
But see, that's the thing. You got Facebook has the like. Instagram has the heart, which means you fucking love it.
Well, they couldn't do the thumbs up.
No.
Yeah. I've been on Twitter more lately, and it's and my Twitter is fucking like 90% of those people, I don't know them, but they post shit I like. That's why I follow them. So like my Twitter is more refined to like just like Dungeons and Dragons stuff, nerdy shit, like whatever. Like and when I scroll, all that shit is gold. I'm just liking everything.
So
it's
essentially,
just, like, cool.
I'm in the old people category of like, I don't Twitter.
Yeah.
I have, with the boys thing included, if I'm going to count entities that I'm a part of, I have 5 Twitter accounts. I haven't Twittered anything. I haven't tweeted. I've tweeted nothing. I've tweeted nothing. I have a Facebook. I'm a grandma. I have a Facebook and an Instagram.
You like Facebook. You post to Facebook more than you do Instagram.
You know why that is?
Because you're old.
No, yeah, that is true. But usually on Instagram, you can link to Facebook. But on Instagram, I feel like you can say more. But I think...
Can I be honest, though?
Yeah.
Nobody, and I mean nobody...
cares.
Somebody cares. What? One person cares.
My mom cares.
Yeah, cares way too much. No, it's
right.
fine. Nobody wants to see an Instagram post forwarded to Facebook or vice versa.
What does it do? I've never checked.
It's just fucking annoying. It's just like,
oh, I already saw this.
I saw this, and now I'm getting on the lower tier social media of choice.
Yeah. So would you say Facebook is the lowest tier?
Personal? No, I mean, everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
Some people would say it's number 1. I'm not as into it. I use it for work. I look at it every once in a while.
I'm surprised that it's still here.
It's going down. It's
is it MySpacing, you think?
Yeah, it's totally,
it's on that MySpace bell curve?
It's MySpacing.
Okay.
100%. Now, it'll take longer because there's still a lot of people that use it, and they implemented business into it. A lot of businesses use it.
Man, if only Tom would have held on.
Well, dude, think about this. MySpace had what? The one banner ad at the top?
Speaking of Timberlake, he owns that shit.
And it's shitty.
Yeah.
Who does?
Justin Timberlake owns MySpace.
Idiot.
He bought it like actually the year that movie came out that he played the Napster guy.
Social network.
Yeah, he bought MySpace that year.
Well, they only had the one banner ad, I believe, at the top, or maybe had a tiny little ad on the side or something. But Facebook knows ads, and that's how Facebook makes their money. Like ads.
No, they make their ads look like posts from people.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, it's ads and like data mining. Like, and that's the thing. It blows my mind that it's not more in the forefront, or maybe we just don't care.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if you're not paying for it, you're the product.
Yeah.
So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they're just mining data, like sucking soul energy out of people, what they search, what they look at, what they like, what they dislike, and then selling that to companies like Amazon and Google and Target.
And then they funnel in.
It's fucking nuts, dude. Yeah. It's Soylent Green. It's selling people.
No, I was listening to
it's awesome.
I was listening to a podcast when I was waiting on you guys to show up. It's the Fitzdog Radio podcast. And
you mean my buddy that I saw at the Wheeler show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, your homie. Your Wheeler Walker homie.
Way back a month ago.
He had Galifianakis on, and Galifianakis said that same thing. And he's like, some article in like the 1980s, early 80s, the book 1984 had been out for a while, and it was like this, I can't remember the dude he wasn't like just a guy. He was like a scientist or something, or a sociologist. He said, in the future, that people will stop using the word big brother to mean just like the thing that's watching you, because you'll just be a part of it. What is that now? No one uses the term big brother anymore. Like, there was like big brother.
Well, it's Illuminati now.
Government, big brother. Well, no, but even that's dying down. We're cutting that down. We're squishing that down because we're just letting it happen.
Well, you train the people to keep an eye on each other. Yeah. So there is no big brother.
Fucking snitches.
Going back to the snitch.
Society of Snitches. Dude, that's my first rap rock album. Society of Snitches.
That's what we're doing. I mean, like, and this is like on a way lower scale. But I mean, like, liberals talking shit about people who watch football.
Yeah.
They got to tell all their liberal friends who's the dumbass who watches football. Why are you telling who cares?
Yeah.
It's like that, but it's like,
enjoy it or don't.
But it's like that for everything. Like, oh, well, Prince wouldn't have liked that performance. Okay, here's a guy. Here's the thing. Homie's dead.
All right.
Look, Prince, I don't know if you know this. He's fucking rotting in the earth right now. Well, why do we care?
We're cremated.
Why do we care? Yeah, it's just, why are we being jerks?
Well, here's the thing to think about. So you see all these hot takes on Twitter and whatnot. The thing is, Justin Timberlake would not have performed that song without expressed written consent from the estate of Prince.
Yeah, he had to pay for that.
And people are bitching about it online, like, oh, he'd be so against it. Well, the people that he left all of his shit to aren't. Yeah. And he's worm food. So, like, did you sign a little waiver? Did you put your name on the line?
That's the thing. Like, that's like the reality of life. How long did it take to get Josh talk about mortality? Once you're gone, man. And people... As much as we want to say that, like, you'll never be forgotten, man, you won't. Somewhere you're in our hearts, you are there. However, life does fucking go on. That's the thing Alter Carbon talks about. So there's just for a fucking second.
No, this sounds really
cool. There's a
group,
there's a religious sect. If you're religious, like, you can code your stack to where, or you don't have a stack, or your stack is coded to where you can't be resleeved. You're just dead. You get one death. Because if
you're religious?
Yeah.
That's fucking tight.
Because you believe that you only have this one life.
Is this a spoiler alert?
So there's a rebellion. No.
Okay.
No, there's a rebellion, and they're all about like, no, there's one life, who's meant to blah, 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 blah. So it's like that. You get this one fucking life, man. Like, you can, Prince would have blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that happened last year. He's dead. His family is in charge of his shit now. Yeah. So, and whether you like the Kurt Cobain thing, hey, he doesn't own that. He made a decision, allegedly, and now he's not here anymore. And now his estate is dealt with. That's just how life fucking works, man.
Yeah.
Can I go on the record real quick? If I die, you get all my gear.
Fuck yeah!
All right, I know you've been waiting on that.
All right.
You've been waiting on that for a few years, I think.
I'm down.
10 years, probably.
Yeah, man.
Are you down?
I'm down. I'll take it.
Well, let it be known.
Okay.
Hey,
every time I leave the
I promise
house,
you this: I won't flip it.
That was going to be the
I won't flip
clause,
it.
the Santa Claus.
Sweetest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm gonna say it at your funeral. Be like, Rob left me all his gear. I'm telling you guys right now, if you see me post anything on Reverb, you punch me in the face.
And then you're going to be like, all right, here's Chick Magnet on this Rickenbacker bass right here.
It was played only once.
True. Damn. I'm dying over here.
You're talking about hot takes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get it, dude.
I get it.
It's all you.
Sweet.
I'm going to make sure that every time I leave the house, I will turn the alarm on because I feel like Robbie's going to die soon now.
No.
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. And speaking of that, I wish everyone a very long, very lovely life. The reason why I bring up the altar carbon thing, it's that. So would you, if given the option to live forever and choose a different body, I mean, but it's the same thing. The society still runs on money. So you can re-sleeve yourself in anything you want if you have the money. Or you just give what the government gives you, you know? They'll just give you a shitty sleeve. So would you want to live forever or would you...
So in altered carbon, are there free sleeves? Are there discount sleeves? Or are there only premium sleeves?
No, there's premium as fuck sleeves. There's sleeves that are called synth sleeves that are totally fake. Like,
are they all just
there's sleeves that are like human bodies.
They have like big titties and like pecs
they
and
can
stuff.
change. They can change their face and contort and like it's weird.
Oh, you can customize your go into character customization
at
when
will.
you die.
At will. So the synth sleeve is like you can get it and you can change it at will. So you can be like whatever you want to be at any time.
That sounds gangster.
Kind of cool.
Yeah. I'll be rich.
So yeah, there's definitely there's a Walmart level of sleeve. There's a Target level of sleeve. There's an H&M level of sleeve. Neiman Marcus. There's the whole gamut of sleeves that you can live in forever, ultimately, if you wanted to. Would you do that? No death.
I mean, if I had the money, sure. Or at least for a while until I got bored, then I'd be like, hey, check, please. My last sleeve.
Yeah.
This is it. This is where the road ends. I'd like to be
done.
I don't know. We never know when we're going to die.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that makes life so precious and like meaningful. It's like one of us could die tomorrow and leave all their gear to somebody, or somebody could live for like 100 more years.
Yeah.
Or anything in between.
Mm-hmm.
What if you could choose when you died?
Same kind of a concept.
Via sleeve. Like, I'm just going to keep trading it in and paying it off.
Mm-hmm.
Never just go with it. Do you then eventually, even though it might take thousands of years, do you find the religion and decide to do it? Or do you keep being this altered carbon copy of yourself indefinitely?
But that's a fucking metaphor for how people live their lives, really. They're just like, I'm just going to live forever. Not really, they know they're going to die, but they choose this thing to do with their life. You know, you just run it to the ground with career, or you party it up by drinking vodka and slamming fucking acid in the parking lot, or you go to church and you become very faithful and you live your life that way.
Dude,
I would choose. I would probably do what you do. I would live, because I was thinking about this. Like, even if you were religious, that's because we were raised religious. Even if you go the concept that yes, there's a heaven, definitely there's a heaven. Well, you're going to live forever there. Can you imagine eternity?
We've talked about this on the show.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
Boring.
Yeah,
that sounds awful.
No, that's the thing. But imagine that on Earth. Like, eventually you'd get bored with it. Like, I've been alive. I thought about this today at work while folding a fucking t-shirt. I'm 36. I'm not old, but I'm not young anymore. But like, if I'm already kind of like, I've kind of seen it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Dude.
Like, not throwing in the towel, but it's like, I don't want to be 90. I don't think I want to be 90.
But the thing is, though, is you haven't done it. You haven't seen it. You've done your shit, man. Like, I would fucking do it so fast, dude.
No, if I knew I had an infinite amount of sleeves and lives to go through,
right.
You bet your goddamn dicky I'd go to every square inch of this fucking planet.
Yeah.
And if I can get off the planet, that's another thing. There are off worlds.
Yeah.
In altered carbon, so you can go to other planets and visit other worlds and do that shit. And then as soon as but that's the thing. Icarus. Eventually you're going to fly too close to the sun.
Yeah.
You know?
And then
go mad.
Dude, that's how you die. That's wicked cool, dude. Like, if you live so many lives that you, at the end of it, you're like, I'm going to fucking drive the spaceship into the sun. That's how I want to go, dude.
I've seen everything. Down there, I've seen it all.
You're fucking done. You've literally done everything you can, and now you're like, this is how I go out, and you drive a fucking spaceship into the sun. That's how I want to go out, dude.
Name the episode "Spaceship into the Sun."
Yeah,
it's a deep cut.
Dude. What if that was the moment in the video game where that's the highest, you beat the fucking game.
Yeah,
that's it. Spaceship into the sun, and then you wake up and it starts all over again.
There's no sequel though, dude. I
go back into the sun forever and ever. Fuck that, dude. I'm done.
Just keep going back, just looping it. Like
I'm gonna
Groundhog Day.
Play it with
fucking Groundhog Day.
I'm gonna play it with 99 lives next time.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Like, I think it'd be so cool. Like, you know, if at the end of this life, like, I'm on my boop, boop, boop background, about to die, right? And then some fucking wizard shows up. You want a second body? Uh-huh. Yeah. I want to see what being a monk's like for an entire lifetime. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, next go around, like, I'm going to, you know, like, that sounds so cool. And then, yeah, eventually you fly into the sun.
Well, there's this old saying, like, if I knew then what I know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, we've talked about this before. Like, if I could go back to being like 15 with the brain that I have now, holy shit, I would kill it.
Yeah,
I would
fucking rule,
kill
dude.
it. So guess what? Crash into the sun?
Yeah.
What do we say? Ride into the sun? Drive into the sun?
No, spaceship into the sun.
Spaceship into the sun. Just into the sun.
Into the sun.
Nice. Do it. And then you start over if you have that same stack.
Yeah, your memories
Holy
are there.
Shit. Dude, I would kill it in all aspects of life.
You'd
financially,
be woke as fuck.
Financially, talent, you know, sexual, like everything, relationships, you know, just how to interact with people and everything. Like, you would just fucking kill.
Yeah.
It would be awesome.
You'd be a 15-year-old who would just like know how to eat the best asshole, dude.
Well, that's the crazy thing about sleeves too, is you could be you as many lives as you've lived. You can slap that stack in a 5-year-old.
I don't know if I want to go that low.
You know what I mean? No, I'm saying
you cannot isolate that.
You can slap that stack into a 5-year-old.
Okay, what I meant was that you can slap it and you can put it in a younger person and then grow from the, like, let it grow.
Keep talking.
See, that was one of my questions. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, but there's like, okay, this is a small spoiler, but it's not really that much.
You better not spoil. If you spoil, I ain't watching.
It's not even. It's a side thing. You'll probably miss it if you're not watching. So and it's a big thing in the book. So you can get your stack can get put in anything. And this guy comes out of cryo. He gets that you're on ice. Your stack's on ice or whatever. So they take you out and they put you in something else. And he's getting he was in jail. He's coming out of jail, and this like old lady is stumbling around like saying mommy, mommy. They put this like 8-year-old kid in the sleeve of like an old lady.
Weird.
Yeah, like that's what the government gives you. Like, fuck that. So my 8-year-old's living in this fucking 90-year-old's
That's
fucking
fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah.
This sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of Into the Sun,
the Beatles fucking love them.
It's actually one of his sons, John Lennon's son, Sean Lennon. Album called Into the Sun. Cross reference.
Pieces of the... It's a good record.
All right. I'm thinking when you're talking about Into the Sun, I'm thinking about my Into the Sun is porn. Like, okay, newsflash. I like to jack off. I'm a dude. I look at porn sometimes.
Porn's great.
You ever go to make a selection? You know, the night's right. You got your fresh undies on.
Yeah.
Doing your little routine.
You're gonna jerk after fresh undies?
Whatever.
Okay. Whatever. I would always go pre-fresh undies, but that's just me.
Can I just real quick? I think it's fucking hilarious that all three of us are on the same undie sketch.
Yeah.
I know when I lay my head down, I know for a fact that you
Robbie's
both,
in clean undies.
both have clean underwear on right now. It is so funny.
I am so about to put a new pair on right after the show.
Every morning I feel wasteful. I'm like, I just slept in these. I'll throw them dirty clothes anyway.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
But who knows how many times I farted in my sleep?
That's true. Not a lot, right?
Maybe a lot. Who knows? Continue though. Into the sun.
So you're making your selection. For this evening, and you maybe get a little bit weirder than last time. Like, you ever afraid you're gonna fly too close to the sun? Like, like, I'm gonna see too much, and then that's gonna be normal now.
No, see, I don't. When it comes to that, I think it's the same way as me as a kid. I wasn't a bad kid, wasn't a great kid, but I'm a C student. I'm a C student when it comes to porn too. Like
C cups.
I'm a C. Exactly.
I'm a C cup student.
C cup is great. It's not too big, not too small. It's the perfect tit.
No, I like at least.
I still like that. A C cup is the perfect tit.
I like at least like a triple G.
Wow. Anyways, what I'm saying is
some udders.
All I need is just a little penetration and just show me some boobs every now and then. I'm great.
Every now and then? What? Are you Puritan? No, what are you doing?
You Puritan?
Oh,
crystal clear.
Have you ever tried to go back and watch like an HBO cable porn and then jerk to it?
I've had a nostalgic wank sesh
once
or twice.
HBO Go. It's called the late night menu. It's there.
Yeah.
Huh.
You watch it.
Some Skinamax.
Yeah.
It's weird. I once got like a
Busy in a Burger King bathroom?
No.
Oh,
I got like a. It wasn't just me. It was me and my partner at the time. We got a like Adam and Eve thing, and they send you a terrible, awful, super bad DVD of just people who can't act and can barely fuck. And we watched that, and we were like, "Yeah, we can watch this." And like we'll like do the scenes or whatever. And then we watched it, and we were like, "Let's just go fuck in your room." Like it'd be tight. We can do it better than we can watch this video.
Actually, maybe
You know
that's what they sent it to you
Like,
for. Like and we also sent this GoPro camera with it, so you can watch this and go, "We could do it better." Put it up in your room and now film your own porn.
That sounds great.
That'd be tight.
I know that DVD you're talking about. It just reminds me of some like blonde 80s bimbo in a cowboy hat.
Hold
like,
on.
with,
Wait.
in a fake set somewhere.
So
It's
I listen
cheesy.
to podcasts. They talk about the AdamandEve.com, and you get a free DVD. Do they just send the same DVD? Is it like
What
that
was the
thing
setting for yours?
I honestly don't remember. I just remember the quality being shitty.
I'm wondering if it's like the same-
vanilla as fuck.
I remember the same DVD they send to everybody. Like when you know,
Dude, they
the
probably
Christian broadcasting over. We're gonna send you this napkin stretcher. What like?
Yeah.
in my
the
life,
same thing.
I've ordered from Adam and Eve 2 different times, and one time I got a single DVD, and then I got
a double donger. And then,
2 fists.
Right.
The second time I got like 8 DVDs. It was like a disc gear full of DVDs.
Is that what you ordered, or they just gave
No,
it to you for free?
it was a free gift, and it was actually, it came in this like long cardboard sleeve with slits in it. You know, like one of those like dash visors that used to hold CDs.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like, but made of cardboard.
Huh.
And they
so
were like,
it really scratches the shit out of
oh
your
yeah, just shitty. But they were all so like cut rate, like terrible,
The video,
not good.
The porno I got on my DVD might as well have been, "Hey, I have your pizza here," and the girl's like, "I don't have any money." Should have been that. It could have been that. And then they fucked. That could have been that. But instead, they were on a beach. It was like
I want to
pretty much the same
see
thing.
these
Like,
videos just to see it. Because
they're
here's the
bad.
thing. Like,
I hid that video around when I had roommates. I hid it throughout the house
to see if someone would watch it.
No. I put it in my roommate's. My friend Connor Anderson, love you, boy. Put it in his room,
In his DVD player?
and then like 2 weeks later, it was in his house. It was in his room for 2 weeks. He walks in, he's like, "Dude, what is this?" And I was just like, "I don't know, dude. You tell me what the fuck. Where'd you find that?" He was like, "It was in my room." And
He
I just
played it. He totally.
There's no
he
way.
just finished jerking going, "This thing sucks. I'm going to come anyway."
yeah,
Fuck it."
exactly.
I mean,
dude.
might as well.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
here.
I'm not
He's
gonna
like,
not
red-faced,
come.
dude, what is this?
Yeah.
It'd be like
Have this back.
It'd be like tripping over a sandwich. You're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat it."
I'll
Like,
eat it. Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Looks
It's
all
here.
right.
Yeah. So funny.
That's awesome. All right, dudes, we got to wrap it up.
No.
Yeah, it's
already?
time. It's fucking time. Let's get this
right.
shit over with.
Wow.
All right. I love you, boys.
I love you too.
See you next weekend.
Bye.